Well, what a tumultuous path this stock has taken. I mean, IEP stock, it was just hammered and hammered, and now today it's up a crazy percentage. We're going to talk all about that. Hindenburg Research latest attack on Carl Icahn's company, Icahn Enterprises, ticker symbol IEP. We actually, yesterday made quite a bit of money on shorting Icahn Enterprises, 9.8% on the trade that we made. So we made a little over $1,400, almost 15. We almost hit that 1.5K mark, but let's launch into it. I wanted to bring up a few articles for us to review today. So today we have Seeking Alpha's article, Icahn Enterprises, how good is this 25% yield? So in summary, IEP has been the subject of a short report by Hindenburg. IEP has a history of massively beating the market. We'll take a look at that. The dividend yield has soared to a very high level. It might be maintained, but a dividend cut shouldn't be rolled out. Now, of course, the main part of the allegation that was in this Hindenburg report is that the dividend is so high and the company actually is not profitable. They have about negative 20% earnings per share. Of course, they're a holding company. You can kind of think of it like Berkshire Hathaway, where, they hold a bunch of different companies. They themselves as a company are the investing vehicle of a ton of different companies. So that's essentially how that works. The dividend, before Hindenburg released its report, was about 15%, which was crazy. Now it's probably around 20 to 25%. So let's read on. What happened? Icahn Enterprises has been the target of a short report by Hindenburg Research. The short seller argued that Icahn Enterprises was overvalued, calling IEP's units inflated. While there are no allegations of fraud or manipulation, per se, the short report still resonated with the market as IEP's share price slumped massively following the release of Hindenburg's research report. So I wanted to just take us out. Look, simple on Google. Anyone can look this up. Let's just take IEP. Let's look out a year. Okay, so IEP's steadily been up, to about around $50 for the past year or so. Right when Hindenburg released this report, I mean, insane. So over the course of 2 days, stock was down 40%. And what we're going to talk about is why the stock soared 26% today. So it's good that we got out of our short position yesterday. That was actually a swing, so it was a bit of a longer short position that we took, but it's good that we got out of it yesterday because we would have been absolutely mutilated and murdered by that 26% gain that we had today. And why did we have that gain? Well, let's just jump on over to Yahoo Finance. This is a quote by Icahn directly. We would like to reassure our long-term unit holders that the market disruption caused by the self-serving Hindenburg report does not affect IEP's liquidity, Icahn said in a statement. Icahn Enterprises jumped 27% on Friday, marking its strongest single-day gain since October 2008. Now, one thing that I want to point out is another reason I didn't hold the short position is because they were supposed to have their earnings release pre-market today on, Friday, May 5th, 2023. However, due to the recent light, I'm sure that they want to address all of these allegations that Hindenburg Research has alluded to. We're going to go look at the article again, but if you want to have an in-depth preview, in-depth look at what the article outlined, go and watch my video that I released a few days ago outlining that report. But essentially, they switched it up. They said, we're actually going to delay our earnings call and earnings release until May 10th. And there are rumors that Carl Icahn himself is going to make statements on this earnings call. That was one big catalyst for, I think, why the stock was up like 26% today. So let's go back to our article here. I just wanted to bring this up. I thought this was very interesting. Hedge fund billionaire Carl Icahn lost over $6 billion on May 2nd. So the day that they launched this report, over $6 billion. Of course, let's go to the Hindenburg Research report. Directly to the source, Icahn Enterprises' current dividend yield is 15.8%, making it the highest dividend yield of any U.S. large cap company by far, with the next closest at 9.9. So that's a pretty wild disconnect. They also talk about how Carl Icahn himself owns about 85% of the company. So it's pretty wild. It's like, how is he paying this high dividend if the company is not profitable? And of course, this was the whole statement that they released. let's go over to the stock. Okay, this is my trading account. I trade on Webull. The final wrap up for this video, I just wanted to show you guys what's going on with the volume here. Okay, so, I was watching the stock all today and I started to realize, hey, okay, it's going up, it's going up and up and up, but the volume just doesn't really seem there like it has been. Okay, so when I drag my cursor, we're on the daily chart right here. And let's zoom out. We're on the daily, right? Looks the same like what we were seeing on Google. Let's zoom in here. Before the report, we had volume up there. I know it's a little hard to see, but volume of 480,000, 541,000, 800,000. Okay, on May 1st, 800,000 shares were exchanged. That's the volume. Either bought or sold, that contributes to the volume. So I want to see on May 2nd, what was the volume? 17.6 million shares were exchanged. Of course, there was a huge imbalance to the sell side. Next day, May 3rd, 15.6 shares were exchanged. Of course, a lot more of that to the sell side. This little red line is where we conducted our short. And then I want us to see on May 4th, yesterday. Only 12.5% of shares were exchanged. More of an equal balance of buy-sell as people are digesting that news. But of course, every day it's descending, right? 17 to 15 to 12. And then I want us to look at what happened today. The volume is even lesser, 10.98 million, so almost 11 million shares. That is still a substantial amount. That's still, over 10x what's usually being traded every day. But I just wanted to look at that because I think it's interesting, and it might be a good short opportunity again, because there are a lot more people that are looking to short this thing, looking to sell this thing, than are looking to buy, in my opinion. That's briefly, my opinion. So only 10 million shares today, which of course is heavier than usual, but a lot lighter than what's happened the past few days. So I just wanted to call a few things to attention, and we'll continue to make videos about what's going on with Icahn Enterprises, maybe dive a little bit deeper into their financials of the company. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update of what happened. And of course, I took a short position, but I just, I want to mention that, okay, I'm just making these trades and I don't, I'm playing the market too. Just like you out there, I'm playing the market and I have the same idea maybe as you do as the viewer. So, don't copy the trades. Like if you would have shorted the stock once you saw that video of me shorting the stock, you'd be hurting. You'd be probably down like 20% on that trade. So trading is all about timing, right? Never want to copy anyone's trades. I just wanted to bring that up because I don't know. I don't know. Someone out there might want to say, "Oh, dude, he just made 10% on the short. I guess I'm going short." No. Trading is all about timing, and if you miss the boat, you miss the boat. And trading, in my opinion, is like 80% on the buy side, right? Every time I've tried to chase price to try to buy, as a stock is moving in either direction, I end up, not performing as well because, in any purchase, in any transaction, any trade, I think it's really about the buy and knowing when the good time is to buy and then just, carrying it on from there and selling it when the timing seems right. So anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I wanted to close out this video and I hope you're having a good day looking into a little bit of the research. Okay, take care. Bye.